Hello everybody and welcome back to some of our vanilla worlds here, and I've not done too much work since the last episode, really, all that much. I've, done a bit of work, but not a lot of work is the way to really say that. Basically, the only thing I've really done is I've basically gone to these chickens here and made sure there's any. I think I made sure there was only 50 in there because it causes a bit of lag, or it used to when I looked over there. Now it's not causing as much. As I said last time, every time I looked over there, I'd get 60, just 60. Sometimes dropped to about 55. Now I'm getting about 100 looking over there. I made sure there's about 50 in there, if I think, or 50, 51ish, and whatever goes down is in here, which meant I had to kill a lot. This is why these three guys are smelting each or cooking a stack of chicken, raw chicken each, but that means we only have this food remaining, really. Other than that, I've really just been sorting out the Communicraft server a tiny bit because we've had a few issues. They are all sorted out now, so it's perfectly fine. I can maybe talk about them a bit more, about what actually happened when I get to that episode. But, that's for then. So I've really been spending my time majority on that, and whilst we were also changing servers, I went and I realized I really don't like the glass textures. I used to, I'm used to having the clear glass, but or the connected glass, sorry. So I like that, but most clear glass textures I found didn't have connected textures. So I spent a while, I got this one, this is from like a clear glass for like Faithful 32. But basically I went and did that, and then I also made some connected textures for this so that we have, this stuff. It is a bit weird when it's on larger areas, as I will probably show in the Communicraft episode for like our mob spawner and stuff, because you have this massive like plane of glass, and you can like see, it's got like 1 pixel, as you can see, like 1 pixel in the corner or on the sides. So imagine that on like a 50 by 50, you only have like 1 pixel surrounding it. So it does look like it's see-through, and I have walked into a few bits of glass without realizing it. But yeah, I'm yet to do the stained glass, so that is something I still need to do. And actually, we do need this today. But yeah, I'm still to do the stained glass, but I'll get to that. I've just, as I said, been quite busy. But yeah, today, the main point of today is to not be lagging on the recording for some reason. Okay, for some reason the recording is like dropping frames. I don't know why. So if that happens, sorry. I have literally no reason why that should be happening. It seems to have passed. But yeah, today what we're going to be doing is making at least a start in the Nether. Now, in 2 episodes ago, I think it was 2 episodes ago, maybe even 3 at this point, we went up to the top of the Nether here. We had to convert our game version back a bit to Minecraft 1.8. We are now back on 1.8.7, the newest version that is out currently, because obviously we want to keep up to date with stuff. But we are going to be basically going up here, and what we did is we made this area up here so we could get up to the top of the Nether. This area here. How lovely is this area? I know, it's beautiful. But what we're going to be doing is starting work on the I was about to say pumpkin farm, the Pigman farm. Both begin with P. Can't blame me. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of slabs to do this, so slabs galore. That's pretty easy. That's why I've got 3 oakwood stacks. But we also are going to need a ton of ladders, because the start of this farm needs to be, we need to start at, our Y level right now is 128. The start of this farm, the lowest level of the physical farm in at least the test world, which is what I'm going off, is at 243 Y. That is a lot higher than where we are at now. So, I'm actually going to half this stack, because I'm actually probably going to use oak wood, physical oak wood, as the actual pillar sort of thing. I'm liking use of oak wood in pillars today, or as of late. Let's do that, and then sort of fix whatever we just did there. And I think we have 6 left, so we're missing 1. But that should be enough. That's 128. That should get us to 256. You know, 128 plus 128, 256. But yeah, well, let's make sure we're in the center first. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically pillar up. I do have a lot more oak wood left, so if I need to, I just realized this is a bad idea. I'm probably gonna die. I don't care too much. This in the end is also going to be an XP farm as well, so XP is going to be a lot easier, and we currently don't have access to the end, so that's why that is going to be what we're using as our XP farm for now. Plus, also, it just gives us gold, whereas the XP farm at the Enderman, or the Enderman XP farm, will only give us ender pearls, whereas this gets gold nuggets, gold ingots, rotten flesh in some cases. We're not going to have enough, which is a pain. But again, we do have, I could probably turn planks, but no, I still want this to aesthetically look good. We'll probably change at some point. We're at 224. We've got to do, there's a ghast there, that's a pain. Oh, I thought I fell off. I'm going to see if we can shoot this ghast. Ghast! 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 Go away. Go! Seriously? Stop moving. How am I missing? It's bad. And what is the world doing every time I zoom in? Yeah, I think we said we had enough of these. But yeah, what I'm going to do is going to find... safely make my way down here, hopefully. And then we are going to... I'm going to very gingerly do this, but we are going to also then probably farm more wood, because I've got all those trees out there grown. So I need to go and do that, because we're going to need a lot more wood, it seems, if I'm using this as a pillar. I've used my 3 stacks, as it were. And yeah, then we're going to start building this farm here, and hopefully... the only other material I really need other than this is going to be, for now... now, oh, I so scared myself. As I said, we're going to only be starting today. I don't actually 100% have all the materials to finish the farm today. We need slime blocks, obsidian, etc. Obsidian is not that difficult, but I really can't be bothered with slime blocks. Oh, I'm scaring myself so much. I shouldn't be this scared. God, I'm so bad at placing ladders. Oh. This is why I sometimes wish I had inventory tweaks here. But it's a mod, and we're vanilla here. Just drop from there. I've never been so scared of ladders. Or lack of ladders, rather. Actually, I probably have been scared of a lack of a ladder. If a ladder got taken away from me when I was up somewhere high, I've probably been scared. Yeah, I don't have the obsidian, I probably don't have enough iron, probably don't have enough, well, I might have enough redstone, but I just don't have all the materials to do all the mechanism at the bottom, which will require a lot of chests, which is easy, hoppers, etc. Don't have all the, and pistons, sticky pistons, etc, etc, for the slime box and the XP launcher. Don't have all that stuff, so what I'm going to have to let it do for the meantime is, basically, we're going to farm all the stuff up here, which, you know, easy, and then just get the physical farm working, but we won't be able to use it for long because it'll probably lag us out, because that will mean there's like 100 levels of XP on the floor plus like 1,000,000 items as well. But yeah, this is what we've got to mine up. Actually, I want to see quickly how much money a stack and a bit. So yeah, we have none left here, but yeah, I'll go and mine all it, or chop all this stuff down, replant them, maybe get some bone meal, replant, you know, grow them all up, and I'll see you once I'm going to actually just do the pillaring up first, maybe set up a little area for myself, so that I don't get pushed off instantly, make sure I definitely don't kill or hit any pigmen, because that's going to be the worst thing I could ever do. As well, we're also going to have to try and find a name tag, so I might have to go over to that village with a few emeralds in a bit as well. So, yeah, I'll chop all these down, and I'll see you in a bit. Ah, this place is definitely looking a lot more clear now, and I'm not even sure how much we got from this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, nearly 5 stacks of oak wood, and we'll probably get a few bits of those from the remaining straggling bits that have obviously not dropped from the trees yet. But hopefully that's enough. That should be enough to get us up to where we need to be getting up to in the Nether. And hopefully, considering you get four oak wood from every single log, and you get 6. Or you can basically double that with slabs. You get 6 slabs from 3 wood. Hopefully, having this much, you essentially times it by, I think it would be 8. You times it by 4 for the oak wood or the planks, and then times that by 2. Yeah, so times 8. 8 times however many we get. So if we, let's say, have the 4 stacks, that's what, 32 stacks of slabs, which is pretty cool. What I'm actually going to do is also replant some of these guys, but maybe they'll grow in the time that we're picking up the rest of this stuff. But yeah, that'll be a definite increase. I want to check. No. I thought if for some reason it turned it on to fast for some reason. Because fast now actually shows the 3D items, but it just doesn't spin. Which I never knew when they actually did that. I do actually have some down here, I think, still, but I'll leave those alone because, I kind of always forget about them, but they're also in quite a nice place. It's just these ones that essentially take up my my garden, almost. You imagine it as being that. Just outside my house, which we do, again, we need to sort of work out our pathway, we just need to do a bit of renovation. I've been looking, or looking for designs, trying to make my own designs. I'm not a very design guy. I'm not good at building. I've said this once, I'll say it again. I'm a pretty bad builder. But once in a blue moon, I can make something that looks okay. That's pretty much my building in Minecraft. But, yeah, I'm going to plant all these guys down. Let's see if how much we can spread it over here. And I'll see you back in the Nether, where we hopefully have enough resources to get all this done. Okay, so we are now up here in the Nether. We are at Y of 243 here. And we can actually probably go 1 block down. Well, actually, we're going to be building on this level anyway. Unfortunately, I basically couldn't see them because the ladders, because smoothing. I think it's the map mapping. But yeah, I jumped down there. Luckily, it wasn't big enough to kill me. I was left 2 hearts, so we're not dead yet. What I did is I went onto the physical world that this whole thing is on, the tutorial sort of world, and what I've found out, or what I've worked out, is sort of the measurements, at least for the center bits, like how far we need to go out on a gap, and then how much further out do we have to go until the end. I haven't worked out the sphericalness of it. That's something I'll do. I'll get a different client up, and basically, do that block by block, because it's easier than switching between worlds constantly. But what I've found out is the center of this entire thing is a 2x2 area. So we currently have this going up, but we can also probably maybe add a second ladder going up, or it will probably stay with this, and lower down there is going to be the whole collection area. But for now, as I said earlier, it's just going to be falling down to the ground, and then all the XP and items will be down there. Hopefully, I'm thinking it shouldn't affect, like, if they're not rendered in, I wouldn't have thought they would affect frame rates, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Something I do know I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to definitely turn off hostile creatures later. But yeah, what I found out is if we do we have any torches? Yeah, we do. So let's do that because we know that's the edge. What we need is a total of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's a 9 block gap on each side. So 9 blocks that way, 9 blocks that way, 9 blocks that way. And then from there, this is where the spawning platform is going to start. And that goes, so this is our start of that one. Something I should probably do is put the torch there. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Start of the platform here, and this goes out 27 blocks, including this one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So that right there is the total that this needs to go out. So what we're going to have to also do is extend it this side so we have the 2 wide thing, because again this works in a with a 2x2 center. Which originally I thought it was a sort of, well, the whole thing is got a 2x2 center, but sort of the main area you stay in is a is, you know, a sort of a in the middle of one block, and it's all like, you know, it works with 3, like, you know, you got the one wide thing, so it's, you know, it seems like it would be a 1 wide center, but or at least my brain thought it was, but unfortunately not, so that's a bit screwed us over. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll carry on with that. I'll also bring up the other client. I'll actually work out the gap, I think, first, and then work out how far we got to go at the end. I'll do the inside, then the outside. Hopefully I won't hit anybody. If I do, probably going to have to kill myself by jumping down. Unfortunately, there's no water in the nether, and I don't have a lot of slime blocks. But yeah, I'll do the inner ring first, see how long we have to go out there, and see some guys are spawning already. And then I'll do the outer ring and then fill it all in. Now, looking at it, in all honesty, I probably won't have enough. Well, actually, you got to remember that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we realized it's times 8. So we'll have like 40 stacks now. Over 40 stacks, we also got the 36. Over 40 stacks now of slime slabs. So yeah, I'll do this whole thing, and I'll see you once at least we've done the first level, and then I'll probably do the second level and the third level, and then we've got to do the roof as well, which will be using a half slab that nothing can spawn on, because I think it's that or glass or a block that mobs can't spawn in general, or more specifically these guys can't spawn on. And this shouldn't aggro anybody, but because I didn't hurt him. But yeah, that's actually something I might have to do a lot of, just throw these guys down there, because then I can just get items whilst also doing this. But that area down there should be loaded, so they will despawn, which is a bit of an issue. But yeah, as I said, I'll do all that, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so it's been a bit of time now. I've finally done the inner ring and the outer ring, and I completely forgot the problem that I knew I'd be having with this whole build, and that was ghasts. Now, I just completely forgot about them, but I've had about 4 ghasts spawn up here. Luckily, I seem to, like, it's the first time I'm lucky that I've ever seemed to encounter a bug of some sort, but the fireballs that they're firing just randomly, like, it happened with 3 out of the 4 so far, but they've just basically been firing fireballs, and they just disappear pretty much like 2 meters from the mouth, or about 2-3 blocks from where they've been fired. So that's been quite good. I've been able to kill some. I've got it's probably some ghast tears down there. I do actually have enough gold nuggets. Whoa! I've been getting random lag up here. I don't know why. I'm a bit worried by it every single time pretty much every single time I'm at the edge of a block, but yeah, if we go down here, we can sort of see these guys have been just sort of jumping off, as you can kind of see from that perfect demonstration. Thank you, Pigman. That they've been jumping off. Lava or magma cubes have been spawning up there, so hopefully we can get a few of those guys. Magma creams, but yeah, these guys have been dropping out. It looks pretty cool down here so far. Obviously, it's not, you know, filled in, and it's only 1 out of the 3 technical layers, and the 4th layer is a sort of, I think basically the point of the 4th layer, as far as I know, is to stop ghast spawning, because it's a half slab, and also it doesn't give them enough room to spawn, because I think ghasts need 3 blocks to spawn. Not sure, but if there's 2 block gaps in between each of these, you've got 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. You know, 50 and 52, 252? Oh no, it's 258 you can build up to, but actually there might be 5 blocks tall. I think I heard that somewhere, but yeah, I think that's the point of the top layer. Either that or just, you know, make sure nothing sort of spawns anyway. Or actually, it might be just to stop ghast spawning on the top, in the top layer, because the other ones obviously can't, because they're only 2 high blocks tall. But I also think it prevents ghast spawning from the half slab anyway, so hopefully that's great, because obviously the ghast are spawning, you know, they've got to spawn on a block, and there's got to be at least, it's either 3 or 5 blocks for them to spawn, like, Y value-wise. But yeah, this has taken up quite a bit of my, my slabs, as you may be able to notice. And that's just doing the outside. Obviously, you know, the closer we get to the inside, the less it's going to take. But I'm not even 100% sure we're going to get all the layers done today. because yeah, it's taken a while. It's taken probably about an hour and a half so far to get all this done, but that is including getting, you know, the measurements correct. But so hopefully now that we have all the measurements, sort of the inner and outer circle done, we should, and it's just a fill-in job now. This should be going a bit quicker. So yeah, I'll get all that done. We might only end up doing the first layer today, but yeah, hopefully we can at least get the first layer done today, and then I'll maybe do the other two off camera. And then next episode, or the episode after that, or when I have enough slime blocks, or slime in general, then we can get the whole other mechanism sorted out. Yeah, my words today. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you once all this is done. Okay, so we're back at the base now, and yeah, we've done a lot of work over there. We got the first layer finally done. That's really, really good that we got all that done now. Obviously, as I said, I'll get the others done. Probably in between episodes. It does take up quite a lot of time to do it. I do need to kill these guys. They are going to start wandering around. Hopefully, they'll just despawn, and that'll make my life a lot easier because I don't want to aggro them. But first, what we got to do is I've put an anvil here. I put it behind the book where the book is up. So, you know, we can sort of jump up and go here if we need it, or I'm not even sure if we'll be able to access it from, yeah, we can even access it from the actual thing. But as you can see, I have a name tag in my inventory. We are going to, not name Oak Slabs, we're just going to name it, I don't know, this is the one that was, I think, on the actual test world, and I don't have an imagination today at least, so we're just going to name him Piggy, and we're going to see if we can capture at least one of these guys. So yeah, what I've made sure I've done is I have half slabbed the top of everything. Basically, that center bit, or the better way of explaining it is what I've done so far. As I said, I've done the first layer, as you can see, and basically the plan for right now is we are going to see if we can capture at least one guy and name him with the name tag. I want to capture him first and then name him. Hopefully, you know, it doesn't bug out and despawn. There's a ghast up there that's going to be a pain. I also realized I don't have snowballs, but we might as well capture this guy first. That'll be a thing. Maybe we can just punch one of the other guys. Like, as long as he's aggro, I think it works, basically. As long as he's an aggro pigman against us, the entire thing works. So we'll go up here, capture one of the guys. That's what I got the half slabs for, or the extra half slabs. And as I was saying, what I've basically done up here is we'll be able to see if the ghast doesn't attack us. I need to enchant this slightly. But yeah, I've half slabbed all this here, and I've put two sets of trapdoors here. This means that these guys will think, their AI will think, or at least I'm pretty sure the AI will think, that basically these two blocks here are full blocks. So they count as full blocks, I'm assuming, but this guy just stopped here, so I'm a bit confused. But yeah, they'll think it's a full block, or should think it's a full block according to their AI, and they will just walk off, like walk straight off when they're trying to get to us. So what we want to do first is see if we can capture a guy. We want him fairly close. This guy is probably going to do, or even this guy maybe. Oh, the lag. Really? But yeah, you can see those guys who just walked off right there. We need a guy who's close to this whole thing. I'll probably need some full blocks. It's faster to obviously place the full blocks than the others. Full oak blocks. Oak wood. These are going to go pretty much straight after, but see, there we go. This guy is now gonna get stuck here. Basically, he now can't get out. That's gonna be him for the meantime. We'll probably put these as slabs. I don't think he can get out if it's slabs. I definitely can't get in. That quickly, so he's easier to hit. And then we'll name him Piggy. Hey, Piggy. Hey. So We're going to test this quickly, ever so quickly. So, if we press go to options, this difficulty is on hard and render distance is on 12 at least. I think that is the at least part of it. And what we're going to do is just punch this, hit this guy. Hit this guy, arrow. One time I want to hit as one Pigman, he won't do it. And now, this is what will happen. This is going to happen on 3 layers. These guys are like a bit too far out. So they'll probably be helpful. I need to fix that block. I'll have to fix it in the future. But you can see these guys are spawning in such a way. That guy is constantly going to be here. He is named, as you saw we just named him. So basically, the point is, the reason I don't want to hit him is because we're supposed to bring up snowballs. Hit him with a snowball. Doesn't actually matter if I've been so worried about hitting these. Oh no, I ran out of arrows. I don't want to be hitting the wood. Oh. I'm dead. Quite obviously. Any more arrows? Arrows. No arrows. Yeah, ringed arrows. Actually, we have a lot of food, feathers, sticks, and also gravel, hopefully. Gravel, sticks, gravel, sticks, gravel, flint. I meant flint. But we need a mob farm of some sort. I think that's the first time in about probably 3 years I've ever crafted arrows. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Arrows are the thing I've crafted the least in any game of, well, any world, I meant, of Minecraft. I just don't, I've not even I've not crafted, as I said, yeah, for like 3 years. I've not crafted any at all. I never even thought, I completely forgot the recipe, pretty much, until just then. Like, I forgot the recipe even existed. But, as we were dying, you may have been able to see, just the sheer amount, like, those 2 blocks are going to so annoy me now. No, this guy's going to pick up the sword. Smite him as well. And our armor. He is guaranteed to drop it, though. As you see... Let's eat some food quickly. But you can see, after that sort of short amount of time, we died and we actually still got more XP than when we did that. Than when we just went up there. Or died, rather. Whatever I was trying to say. So let's just quickly get all this together. We need to seriously get the other layers sorted out. And another thing we seriously need to do is enchant this bow. We can actually probably let this go for a tiny bit more and probably get enough levels to enchant this bow. Since we're at level 27, just from like what, maybe a minute of that whole thing. Once I get up here, I'm going to have to really get rid of these swords. I need to, if this worked in like 1.7, it would be brilliant, because you could set this up. It's like very, if you have like a tree farm, especially in modded, this would be such an easy thing. But, yeah, imagine running this sort of farm and then having Tinker's Construct installed. I mean, that would be amazing. I'm ready for you. I don't know if these guys are still aggro. I'm ready to kill you. Hit him. I'm not high enough, I don't think. Dudes, guys, stay away. Give me a gas tears, but that's it. Lag. I've never seen, really, so many of these guys spawning. Not the Pigman, I mean the Pigman, yeah, fine, I've seen a lot of them. This is 3 gas currently, yeah. But as you can see, you can sort of see my whole point with the... yeah, due to this I've luckily got Resender Sender. I'll show you that, but... yeah, these guys... This is going to be a gas farm at the end of this. Right, so that's enough, I think. Gas are spawning, obviously you need to get these guys to not be aggro at me. I need to run far enough away, like a couple of 100 blocks out, to stop these guys being aggro. But you can sort of see, just from that small amount of time, why are you even down here? I know these guys are supposed to like spawn in terms of like when the zombie or when Pigman zombies are like annoyed by them down here. Or at least if he spawned down here, why didn't he die? Or like if he fell from the top, why didn't he die? Unless he somehow had feather falling boots that like got destroyed. But yeah, this is good for us because look at the XP just from that short amount of time, and even more gold. As I said, I need to get rid of these swords. If you could unenchant, this would be so useful as well. But yeah, 64, like 2 stacks already of golden nuggets plus we basically, and those will leave over because that'll be 7 ingots, that'll be 7 ingots, 15 ingots and a bit. Like plus the 6 that we've already got. I mean, let's just do this now. Crafting table. Let's see. You know, 25 ingots. We've even got more XP over here. It's a really cool thing. And I'm really happy that we got at least the first layer done. Oh, I destroyed another block. That's why one fell to the ground. What a pain. But yeah, I'm going to actually probably build a new bow and then enchant it, most likely. I don't really want to use a damaged bow. That means I'll sort of waste levels having to keep the enchantment, but repair it. But yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. Been spending a lot of time, obviously. You know, it's quite a big, you know, endeavor to build something that big. It is quite a big thing. I mean, from the center, it is on each side. It's, you know, 36 blocks out in total from the centers. Obviously, with the 9 blocks gap in the center area. But yeah, it's a lot of work. I spent a lot of time. Let's see how much. Oh yeah, because I picked them all up. What am I doing? But yeah, we can actually just throw this in here. We have a lot of wood extra in here. I forgot I had all this stuff. We have a lot of slabs. We also have a lot of slabs left up there, as well as a few like wood, physical oak wood logs, and no, I brought down the actual oak wood planks. That was it. There were only planks up there. Let's see if any of these has grown. Yeah, a few have grown, so we have that whole thing. And also, if we can get a cleric up there, this guy, this whole thing has a lot of rotten flesh coming out of it. And again, you've got to remember, this is only a third of the farm in the end, because, you know, I've only done 1 layer so far. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully, very quickly, we can get the other part, the sort of more the XP and item sorting system. I actually used all my iron, physical smelted iron, on that anvil to get that name tag sorted out. So that was a bit of pain. I could have just called him name tag, but I wanted him to have a name. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.